This is a guided meditation combined with an energy healing session to help you heal the witch wound and integrate that healing into the parts of the psyche that need that healing and integration at this time. Please make sure that you are in a safe and sacred space, that you will be uninterrupted, so that you may fully receive the energy that is being played for you through the use of sound bowls and tuning forks, and held in space for you through a crystal grid, as well as to be present with the guiding and journeying that we are going to do. I invite you to get comfortable, either laying down or sitting in a position or space that is comfortable and cozy to you. As you get situated, gently and lightly signal safety to your body by massaging your arms and your chest and your stomach or your legs, just to soothe the nervous system and regulate as we go into our journey. Do this for a few breath cycles, gently massaging yourself as you breathe in, breathing in love and peace and beauty and light and support from the Divine Mother of all that is, as well as from Mother Earth, who houses us and supports us here in Earth School. And as you exhale anything that you're ready to release, anything that is limiting you, out through your feet and out through your tailbone, envisioning it as sand particles that are being recycled into the highest love and highest light by the earth dragons and your higher team of the divine light for Mother Earth's highest good. And trust that as we go through this journey, that anything that you're releasing is being recycled by your higher team and the earth dragons and being given to Mother Earth to thank her for housing you and loving you in this witch wound healing journey that you are on. Take a deep breath in through your nose for a count of 5. Hold for a count of 3. Exhale out of your mouth for a count of 6. Hold for a count of 3. And return to your normal breathing that is comfortable to you. Go ahead and close your eyes. Picture yourself walking up to a circle of men and women. They are all holding hands, and they are all circled around somebody, and that somebody is a witch hunter. It is your inner witch hunter. The circle is waiting for you to join the circle, so that way the hunter may stand on trial, and the witches of that circle may witness the hunter as they acknowledge where they have sabotaged or harmed the inner witch of yourself, the inner witch of the collective, the inner witch of the ancestors, and even the inner witch of past life versions of you. In fact, this entire circle is composed entirely of different facets of you that your soul has pulled in to form this circle to assist you in your witch wound healing journey in this incarnation. You walk up to the circle, and it's as if their intuition senses you, and they open the circle, allowing you to join the circle. You hold hands with a woman on each side of you, and you complete the circle. persecuted during the witch trials and the witch hunts. However, at this time, it is not so much about the men and women that you are here. It is that you are here to heal a part or multiple parts of the witch wound. Take a deep breath in through your nose, inhaling for a count of 5, and then exhale for a count of 7. You notice as you do this breath, in through your nose for a count of 5, and out through your mouth for a count of 7, that all of the women and men in the circle are doing the same kind of breath work. And as you breathe in, you realize that in the middle of the circle, there is a golden and violet spinning disc of light. This disc is like a cylinder of light. And as you breathe in the golden light in through your nose for a count of 5. And you exhale out through your mouth, violet flame, for a count of 7. Your breath work in this circle is alchemizing and transmuting that which no longer serves you, that which is no longer true to you, that which you have outgrown and no longer wish to be shackled to. It doesn't matter if you know the story of your witch wound. What you know is useful for your conscious mind to sort out. However, the unconscious is very powerful. Your body and your mind are working for you as you are in this circle. With each inhalation, you breathe in golden divine energy, source energy of the highest love and highest light, breathing in this prana into your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual bodies. All parts of you in this circle breathe in that golden light into all mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual parts of their bodies. Each exhale that each of you completes, an exhale of 7 seconds, is exhaling something, some story, some narrative, some wound, some symbolic representation of a wound related to the witch wound out of your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual body. And you stay in this circle with the spinning cylinder of gold and violet flame energy. And you ground yourself as you do this breath work, breathing in for a count of 5, exhaling for a count of 7, discharging any energy that you no longer wish to hold on to or that your soul has marked as lesson learned, out through your feet and out through your tailbone, down to Mother Earth, where it is alchemized by the earth dragons. And as you do this breath work, at your own pace and at your own tempo, breathing in for a count of 5 and out for a count of 7, holding hands with all these men and women versions of you that have suffered, carrying the weight of the witch wound. You each unify and sync up and begin envisioning tree roots coming out of your feet, your left foot and your right foot, and an umbilical cord dropping out of your root chakra, joining the tree roots. And the tree roots and this umbilical cord are glittering ruby red, and they drop down, 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 past all the fault lines and the cave systems and tree roots and Earth's subterranean systems, all the way down to Mother Earth's glittering ruby red root chakra. And there, your tree roots connect and your umbilical cord connects, intending to And they greet you with so much joy and delight, so happy to see you connecting with your Divine Mother again, working through all the fear that the witch hunter instilled in you around being in right relation with Mother Earth. And the dragons and the gnomes work together as a team, purifying all the etheric density and emotional baggage that you are releasing as sand particles through the glittering ruby red tree roots and umbilical cord. And they alchemize and transmute this energy into the highest healing energy to serve Mother Earth's highest good. And as they do this work, your tree roots and your umbilical cord drink in massive amounts of healing, glittering, ruby red Mother Earth energy. This nourishment from Mother Earth provides your inner witch massive root chakra upgrades, bringing in feelings of safety and security and trust as you allow yourself to entertain the ideas and the notions of going into nature without the weight of the witch wound following you, without the worry of the witch hunter following you. And as you entertain this idea of this new developing healing that is occurring in your relationship with Mother Earth, drinking in this grounding, nourishing, ruby red energy, you begin to feel a little bit of excitement and curiosity as to all the things that you will get to experience with the Divine Mother. You begin envisioning yourself playing and frolicking in nature, foraging without worrying what people think of you, singing without fear of others judging you, dancing in the nude under the moonlight, or sunbathing naked during the daylight, free of the shame and worry of someone coming after you and taking you away from your home. And you stay in this space with all the other witch parts of you, past life, this life, ancestral, your current life, conditioning. And you all drink in the glittering ruby red energies of Mother Earth. And your higher team begins to assist, and the ancestors of the light begin to assist the dragons and the gnomes, alchemizing all that you are releasing through your exhales. And you drink in that Mother Earth energy up through your tree roots, up through the umbilical cord, up through your feet and your shins and your ankles and your calves, all filling with the healing energies of the oak trees, the hawthorn bushes, the moss, the lichen, the mycelium, the earth, the soil, the powders of white quartz, carnations, marigolds, poppies, sage plants, geraniums, other as healing plants and frequencies fill your entire body, each witch aspect of you absorbing and grounding into different plant ally relations that are here to assist in grounding and healing your root chakra and your relationship with Mother Earth in the witch wound. And as the plants assist you in grounding and upgrading your root chakra and assist you in healing these different parts of you, your attention turns back to that cylinder of gold and violet flame energy. You look through the cylinder and you see in the center a person. This person is a man, sometimes a woman. They flicker and change faces for all those other past life versions of you. They are the witch hunter. They are the perpetrator that caused the witch wound to develop within you. Each version of you sees someone different, and that is okay. Each version of you is going into a part of the witch wound, ready to heal the witch wound and take the wound out of the witch wound and make you an empowered witch. And you all stand in a circle, witnessing the witch hunter. Each of you recalling a time where a fear of the witch hunter kept you from living in your fullest potential. Each of you feeling the hurt, the anger, and the sorrow that the witch hunts brought up for you during different incarnations. Remembering that the witch wound isn't necessarily a wound that is solely related to being a witch. It is also a wound related to being the loved one of a witch. Perhaps in another life, you were the husband of a witch. Perhaps in another life, your wife was taken away from you and killed and murdered, and you were powerless to do anything about it. Perhaps in another life, you were a woman jealous of another woman, and you were responsible for a woman being burned at the stake because of your jealousy. Whatever it may be, it does not matter. What matters is that you are here now, allowing your body to release and let go of the stories and the narratives and the samskaras and the energetic imprints on your nervous system that are no longer true to the direction that you are headed in this life as a steward and a guardian and a protector and a wise witch of Mother Earth. And you notice that the witch hunter is sitting on a chair, except it's not an ordinary chair. It is a ginormous blood red orange rose with lush, voluptuous petals and sharp, resilient thorns and strong, waxy leaves supporting the witch hunter's weight as they sit there. And as each of the witch aspects witnesses the witch hunter, all the rage, all the anger, all the hurt, all the betrayal, all the animosity, all the blame and self-blame, all the hatred and self-hatred begin pouring out of you. They pour out of your heart, and they go towards the witch hunter in a thread. And the rose closes around the witch hunter, cocooning the witch hunter in the rose so that they may not escape from seeing and feeling what they have done to you and what they have done to different parts of you. And the rose begins absorbing all the hatred, the animosity, the anger, the rage, the shame, the hurt, the grief, the terror. And as the rose is absorbing all of these emotional densities, you feel a gentle hand on your back. This is the hand of the angels of Archangel Raphael. They are the healing angels. They place one hand, their right hand, on the back side of your heart, and they direct their left hand upward toward the sky, channeling in the healing frequencies of the emerald light ray that Archangel Raphael is associated with. As your heart releases and lets go of all of these heavy emotions that have been repressed and suppressed and stuck within you for many, many exhalations of 5 seconds are still breathing in healthy golden prana energy into your mental, emotional, physical, spiritual bodies. Your exhalations are still releasing and transmuting through the violet flame in your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual bodies. You notice as you focus on the rose around the witch hunter that the rose petals are starting to get really dark and really black and really wilted. And as the petals begin to accumulate all of the rage and the heaviness and the animosity that is pouring out of you, you notice that the petals start to fall to the floor and get sucked into the cylinder of gold and violet flame energy. And you notice that as they begin to wilt and crumble and fall, that the witch hunter is now available for you to see again. They look lighter. They look less scary. You notice there's almost something kind of beautiful about them. And you realize that they're a reflection of the witch hunter within you that has been trying to keep you safe and alive all these years later, so that way you never undergo a witch hunt again. You begin to soften and empathize a little bit with yourself and in all the ways that you have unconsciously hunted yourself and kept yourself from stepping in your full power as a witch. And the witch hunter speaks to all parts of you in the circle. She says, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry for burning you at the stake. I'm so sorry for drowning you. I'm so sorry for stoning you to death. I'm so sorry for having you sit on the pear of anguish. I'm so sorry for reaming you with a stake. I'm so sorry for betraying your trust. I'm so sorry for shaming and degrading you. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. I'd like to become an emissary of the witches. For as I was within the petals of the rose, I saw all the hatred and ugliness that spewed out of me that was not aligned with the essence of my soul. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. Let me make it up to you. Let me become an emissary of the witches. Let me help you safely be seen in public. Let me help you safely shine and turn up your light. Instead of tracking you through the woods, let me help track paths into society of safety for you to beam and shine and embrace your witchy powers, your magical capabilities. Will you do this for me? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I love you each from my soul to yours. Thank you. Thank you. And each of you listens, and each of you places hands on your heart, and you allow your heart to shine through, and your heart gives an energetic nod of approval and yes and acceptance. And you each bow your heads in honor of the humility of the witch hunter as they realize where they were wrong, as they realize through witnessing you and feeling all of your feelings how badly they hurt you, and they have decided to turn around and switch sides. Someone in the circle, either you or another facet of you, steps to the side and creates an opening in the circle. And the witch hunter walks over to that opening and joins hands with the different as they join hands, a golden thread begins to weave each of your hands together, bonding the inner witch and the inner witch hunter, transmuting and alchemizing that relationship from one of lemons to one of gold. The witch hunter has now become part of the circle. The witch hunter is now the emissary of the witches, always looking out for them and paving way for their safety. The witch hunter knows that they have work to do to really learn this new role that they're playing in the psyche, and they are willing to do it. They are grateful that the inner witch has allowed this transmutation and energetic shift to take place. A healing angel puts a hand on the back of the witch hunter, beaming that healing energy into the witch hunter's heart. And out through the front of the heart, a wave of emotions that no longer serve the witch hunter pours out and pours into the cylinder of golden and violet flame energy. The witches of the witch circle telepathically communicate to the witch hunter to breathe in through their nose for 5 seconds, inhaling the healing frequencies of gold light, and to exhale out through their mouth for 7 seconds, exhaling and allowing the violet flame to transmute. They then telepathically guide the witch hunter to ground, envisioning the glittering ruby red tree roots and glittering ruby red umbilical cord dropping down, down, down to Mother Earth's glittering ruby red root chakra, where the dragons and the gnomes and your higher team of the light and ancestors of the light are there to assist the witch hunter in grounding and healing their relationship with Mother Earth, and grounding and healing their relationship with the inner witch. And through this, the inner witch, the witch hunter, the emissary of the witches, the Mother Earth, divine mother of all that is, have begun a healing integrative process. You find yourself feeling tired, for there was a lot of work that was done, and you bow your head in honor to all the witches in the circle and to the new emissary of the witches. And you excuse yourself, telling everybody, I will be back. Thank you so much for this time and communion together. Thank you so much for this input of self-love and self-forgiveness that we all shared here together. I see you, I honor you, I hear you, I love you. I must now go see and honor and hear myself and practice some self-care. I will visit you again. Thank you so much for your time with me. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, dragons. Thank you, gnomes. Thank you, higher team. Thank you so much for holding space, healing angels. Thank you to the different light rays that came in and helped me alchemize. Thank you. I see you. I appreciate you. I honor you. And with that said, you step out of the circle, kissing the hands of each person that you were holding and joining their hands together. Then you walk down a path back into the reality that is now. And you envision a door closing in your mind as you leave the parts of the psyche and the space that you went into to do this journey with your inner witch. You know that the door is always open, and you can always visit again to further heal your inner witch and further tend to the inner witch hunter and Mother Earth. And you leave that space trusting that your mind and your body know exactly what to do with the healing that took place today. You slowly open your eyes and gently begin massaging your body, signaling safety. All is well. There is no danger with the work that we did today. return to normal breathing. This concludes this meditation and energy healing session. I hope that this is helpful to you, and know that you may return to it at any time that you feel your inner witch needs a little tending to, or any time that you feel like your inner witch hunter might be falling back into old patterns, and just come back into this space and use it as a sacred space to revisit as often as needed to take care of yourself and put a loving input of energy into your mental, emotional, and physical bodies, and use it as a sacred space to also clear out your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual bodies. Thank you so much for taking the time today to show yourself this kind of love and care. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the video so that I know to make more videos like this if you find it enjoyable and helpful. And I will see you later with witchy content that I keep creating, as well as other meditations. Thank you so much. Aho. Be well.